Do you have a Forsythia that looks sort of like mine at this point in the year? It's the middle of the summer. The blooming of all those lovely yellow stems is all gone. It's memory. But the second phase of Forsythia's life goes on here. Do you have a shrub this size? You might. I apparently do. So stick along with me, and in this video I'll show you how I tame this beast for yet another year, aka how I prune my Forsythia in the summer. Okay, I have a whole nother video about the very first time I pruned this lovely Forsythia that I inherited with the house that I bought here in Michigan. It had a lovely growing season this year. I pruned it back really hard the first year because it was even more monstrous than this. So this year, this is more of just trying to bring it back down to size. For reference, those are my kitchen windows. That is my side door. This thing is ginormous. Okay, so for round one, I'm gonna go through and take off based on height. So I'm gonna try to get all the outliers, all these branches cut down. And if my girls would stop arguing, if my dogs would stop arguing, I could continue. We're gonna just try to get the shape we want first, and then I'll go in and try to clean things up. Now, when I'm pruning my Forsythia, I'm thinking about bringing it back down to the height that I want and clearing out any dead stems. And I can prune it with confidence in the summer because it's gonna bloom on the wood that grows over the course of the summer. So if I cut it back now, it still has plenty of time to put on new growth before fall happens and it goes to sleep. And then when it wakes up in the spring, hopefully I'll have a very nice, well-manicured Forsythia bush with lots of new flowers on it. Fingers crossed, let's do battle. Okay, so hopefully now you can see how much better it looks. I've cleared the view out of my kitchen window so I can see my summer garden a lot better. I don't need to see a bunch of green stems when I have roses and elephant ears and all kinds of good stuff that I want to see. So for the purposes of my garden, I wanted my Forsythia to come right back down to about window height. I also cut it short on the sides because one side is the driveway, and so I want the car to be able to clear it. I also want to free up my hose to actually be coiled again, and then garbage bins go on this side, so I wanted to make sure that this was clear. So now I actually want to go in a little more carefully and try to weed out old stems in the shrub. This Forsythia is pretty healthy now because I did a really hard pruning in that original video to clear out the dead canes, but it's still good for the aeration of the shrub, especially when we're having a really wet, hot summer like this one is, to take out some of the older canes so that the air can flow through and keep things nice and breezy. So let's go ahead and give that a try. So I wanted to give you an example of what I'm trimming off at this point because I found some really good stuff right off the bat. Stems like this, where there aren't many leaves still, at least not all over. Like you can see there's some new growth, but these stems are kind of old. It's good to clear out some of these ones that aren't as productive anymore, or might be even a little unhappy. So that's what we're going after. This part. I should point out I'm also doing a harder prune than the first pass down at ground level, in part because I'll never really see these for the most part down there, but it also helps keep the shrub looking a little cleaner. It also keeps from dirt and water splashing up on the leaves and causing disease. All right, and really good pruning advice is to always take a minute and yodel like a dog. No, take a minute, gather your thoughts, walk away, come back before you do any final shaping up, just because you need fresh eyes. And it gets really exciting to prune too, so it's really easy to overdo it, which I've definitely done before. But with Forsythia, it's usually okay. You just might have to wait a little while for it to recover. Well, okay, I'm pretty sure I said, like, check out your work the next day. For me, try more like a couple days, maybe a week, since I actually pruned it. And I'm still liking it. So I think that is all I'm gonna do to this lovely beast for now. Like I said, it's the middle of summer, so it's still gonna put on more growth well before winter happens and it goes to sleep. But anyway, that's it. That's how I've pruned my Forsythia this season. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, because guaranteed there's more good stuff to go. But for now, this is it from the monster Forsythia. Bye.